All right, again with the 2020 Sorento, we have the rear cargo dome lights. And this should be the same for the center dome light, this guy right here. Let me show you how to take the bulbs out. Pretty simple actually. You have a little flathead. Got a bunch of stuff here. Little tiny little flathead. What you want to do is you want to pry right between this guy. Now I already took it off, but you see right here, the little slide tab. Just pop it out. Let's see if I can get the rest of it with my finger. Nope. And it is, oh, there you go. I already changed the LED. Pretty cool. Little guys, gotta do the whole car. But I'm gonna take videos of the whole car of what I gotta do. I already did the license plate light, very similar. 2 screws, same thing, same principle. You can see it right through here, the tail light. 2 screws, pops right out. Alright, so we're still on this 2020 Sorento, and now we're gonna do the map lights. Already did the dome, same thing. All it is just a little screwdriver right here, right between these guys, and you just push outward. But this is the map lights. I'm gonna show you the map lights. So I always took this one off just to show you. So we've got little prongs on this side. So these actually go up in this way, and then they snap into place. So what you want to do, same tool, this little guy, you want to go right in between here and sort of pry outward. You see? Come on, puppy. Whoop, it's gone. Woohoo! So there you have it. Just pull the lights out. If my hand's strong enough anymore. These things are actually tight. But either way, these will pop right out. Come on, there you go. Pop it on my hand. I'm gonna replace all of them with LED. So point of these is when you slide it open. I already changed this one to LED. All right, slide the mirror open, turns it on, turns it off, and you slide it closed. Now, problem is, not a problem, but they are very, very tight. You're not going to get your hand in there. These guys are very, very tight. There's barely any room to get anything in there. So I still use the screwdriver, tiny little one. Just gently pry in between the two. So you want to pry right in between the two, just enough to grab and pull this thing out. Now, the hardest part was getting the stupid bulb out. You're not getting your hand in there. Even with experience, I still use these guys, needle nose pliers. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can get this done with one hand. So I'm going to take this guy, put him on here. Alright, so makes it a little easier. So when you want to push this guy up in, it's going to be a pain in the butt. You want to sort of not scratch the LEDs. That's number one. So you want to get these guys up over carefully and in. As you can see, I actually bent this guy over because it doesn't fit. It says it's 31 millimeter, but if you look at the old bulb, I can dig that up. Here, let's dig this up. So here's the old bulb. It's actually a hair longer, but this is what they've called for it. So I actually just bent the prong. You just got to make sure it aligns. There is an alignment hole up there. You can't really see it, but it does align. There's another alignment hole right there. So you see how there's a little point to them. You just go in and up. Now be careful. You can lose this thing in the headliner. But that's why the whole point of the needle nose pliers. So they come in handy, these guys right here. So to get to this light, you gotta get the glove box out. So here's a little push pin right here. All it does is, there you go. This guy, no tools, just snaps into place. That's it. Then you got these guys. Move my finger out of here. So these guys just sort of twist into place. Again, no tools. You just gotta get these guys out because they stop it from coming out. So you gotta get these guys. If I can find the hole. Hello. But all they do is just turn them out, pull them out, both sides. Pry that out. Let's see, just sort of get in there. There you go. Alright. Now there's no bulb in here, but it is plugged in. But you have to unplug it. I will do that. Let's do that. You want to squeeze this side. There's a little tab. Squeeze on the other side. Okay, so that pops out. But what you need to keep in mind is how to get this guy off. This guy was kind of tight. So this cover actually sits on this guy. Alright, so what you want to do is go right in between these guys. Let me bring it up here so you can see. So it actually has two little slots right there. And these guys have little teeth on them. And they grab right in there. So it just snaps into place. So you got to go right in between. Let's see, right in between that carefully. It was kind of tight. And then pry upward gently and then gently. And then I use the same tool to actually grab it right there and push the bulb out, which is, here's the factory one. So it just sort of slides in the channel. And here's the LED. So let me put this guy in. Alright, so now it's touching the prongs. Plug it in, see if it works. Woohoo! Now we got LED. So let's pop this little cover back on. So we got this guy. Let's see. Just like that. So these two guys meet up in here. Underneath there. And these guys are kind of tight. Kind of really tight for a piece of plastic, but you see? Snap into place. Put it back in. We got light. Alright. There you have it. Like it. Don't like it. Share it. Don't share it. Subscribe. Don't subscribe. Now you know how to do the whole interior of a 2020 Sorento. And here we're going to do, just plug it back up. And that's it, puppies.